This is Hunter. As you can see, I am fine. Look, I'm eating dinner. If y'all would let me get to it, leave us alone. I don't want anything to do with my family. I am a grown-ass adult. I make my own decisions. Leave me and my family the alone, or else you will get charged. Felony charges.
All right, well, there you have it, people. This is an update on Hunter Johnson. Although the video that I just did and just put up about social media, the dark side of social media, was really focused more on Jessica. I threw in Hunter, and because that came up, it started to become a big concern about where he is. So there he is. He made his post. Ever since I did the video, he put it up on his little YouTube, and then I want to share it. So I want you all to know that Hunter thinks he's doing well, thinks he's good, and thinks he's happy. When I first watched this, it really made me kind of sad. He's 22 years old. He's got, his whole life ahead of him, and this is where he is. This is where he's at in life. He's with a 43-year-old in a little shack, piece of shit apartment. Does not look healthy, does not look well. Look what he's eating for dinner. He's incredibly thin. To me, it is pretty kind of obvious that they're doing some kind of drugs. We know fentanyl is big, really big right now, and denial, of course, is going to be what happens. What else could it be? I mean, what else would be his draw to Jessica? Why would he be with a 43-year-old woman? What does she have to offer him? She obviously doesn't have any money. She obviously doesn't have any morals or any good standards. I think the boy is brainwashed. I think she's supplying drugs. And again, this is just hearsay. This is just my guess. Which leads me to why I did the video to begin with. My involvement with this has been removed, meaning that I've never been scammed by Jessica. I was never a part of any of that. When this first came to me and I took a look at the picture, that's what started for me, is when I saw that she put up a photo of another lady with a baby, claiming that was her and her baby. And I knew immediately that that was a lie, and it just pissed me off. And is it illegal? Well, I'm sure that it's illegal on some level because it's not her. So many people claim with this. Now, again, Jessica started all this shit when she was in Arizona, way before Hunter ever came into the picture. Jessica's been like this probably her whole life. I have no clue what her background is as far as how she was raised, but from what I've seen and what I've read, it sounds like it's pretty dysfunctional. So we know that Hunter and Jessica got together later, meaning that Jessica has always been playing this scam. Hunter is now involved with it. Yeah, he's 100% involved in it. But let's go back to Jessica. So Jessica lives in Arizona, and that's really where the scamming, I don't know, it's probably started way before that. But what I know is Arizona. She lived in Arizona. She's getting on all these free groups. Everybody's saying, well, these people gave gifts. They gave money. That's their choice. That's their free will to do so. They did it on false pretenses, okay? They did it based on a lie. That's fraud. She goes on and claims that she is going to be adopting a baby, which is all a lie. Trudy never even existed. She uses that adoption to get people to gift her stuff based on a lie. So, yeah, no, I mean, there is something fraud. Would anything get done about that? Probably not, because there's so much of it out there. But again, the point of the video is to expose it, open your eyes to this kind of thing, because she's not alone out there. There's a lot of people like this, but honestly, this is one of the worst I think I've ever seen. Really, just the fact that the video comes out and everything in that video, I have no attachment to it, okay? So why would I falsify anything? I wouldn't. Everything in the video is factual. Everything is exactly came out of her words, everything she said, all the contradictions to all her stories, all the lies. The criminal record, that was a background check. That was factual. Yes, she is a felon for check fraud. And I if I need to post that, I will. But then I get thinking, okay, this is so classic of her as well, and of people that are liars, is instead of just coming forward and saying, oh my God, you think I didn't have a baby? Oh my God, how could you think that? Let me show you proof. How about I show you proof? How about that? Kind of makes sense, right? Well, that still is not happening. Why? Because it doesn't exist. There is no baby. We start from the very fucking beginning with this. There was never a child getting adopted. They lived, and I saw the apartment that they lived in. They lived in a ghetto apartment. It was hoarded and it was incredibly dirty and nasty, and there was no way in hell anybody would let these people adopt a child on top of that. And so, no, Trudy doesn't exist. Dog doesn't exist. Baby doesn't exist. Her having cancer, she lied about having cancer. None of this is real. And and I don't know why she is not admitting, owning any of it. I struggle with that in my mind, is how somebody can keep creating lie after lie after lie, but produces no evidence. They turn it right around back to you, right? So they're going to deflect. It's not going to be me, it's going to be you. You're the problem. And you're harassing me. You're creating the problem when I'm calling this out. It's not harassment when it's factual. I'm presenting facts. If it's hearsay or if I don't know, I will let you know that. But what I put in the first video, all the screenshots, every little bit of evidence and proof that I had, shows and proves that your whole facade about having this baby, getting married to Hunter, him beating you, which really pisses me off. Domestic violence is a very serious thing, and for you to even play that game hits a nerve huge with me. And then to say you're coming out here on a Greyhound bus with a baby and a dog and going into the Autumn House, and I spoke to those people. So, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. The comments are crazy on this video right now, and it's really, I know it's very personal to a lot of people, and that is why I am removed on the level, is because it isn't personal to me, because she has not done that to me. And I know people are just so, they're just blown away by all of this, that a person is really capable of this much manipulation and to get away with it for so long. And it is true. And I get that. But my motive is to expose her. That is my motive. And the only way to do that is with truth. And lying to you or showing you false information does not produce good results. So everything that I showed in that video is factual. As a matter of fact, I actually went and blurred out the address on there and decided that if you really want the address, let me know. Come to me personally. But I didn't want to put it out there on YouTube. But everything that I did, everything that came to me came from everybody that has known her personally and has personal contact and relationship with her. We need to focus on that, on Jessica. So we know now, cute little Hunter here, he was a cute kid playing football. He probably could have had a good future. You know, I don't understand these kids. I don't understand it. You know, I don't know the dynamics with his family and why he feels so compelled to hate his family so much. It sounded to me like his sister really loves him and cares about him. But again, I don't know the history with all that. But it was a concern, and I put that out there because we did want to know. But I do really have, I think a really good question is, why did you not, why can you guys just not, if you really are going to hold on to this lie and keep telling everybody you have this little baby that's probably still a month old, then just prove it. I mean, like, really prove it. And I don't mean like stealing photos from the internet and saying it's your baby. I mean, people, you can't prove it because it's not true. It's not real. Why are you living in this lie? I want to say really again, the whole point of that video was really to expose Jessica and all her lies. And I happen to feel that her lies, the kind of lies that she told to get people to send her money and send her gifts, is 100% fraud. And sure, I believe, you know, if all of us came together and really did something, we could probably file a civil suit. We just keep piling it up because she's going to bury herself. You know, you just cannot live in this lie. You can't do it forever. Eventually, it's all just going to come tumbling down. So, the way this is going, there's probably going to be a part 3. All right.